Okay, welcome screen tappers. This is, if you're looking for content on screen tapping addictive games, this is it. Right now we're dealing with Kingdom Guard, and I am going to, I've started this, if you saw the first video, it ended abruptly because I ran out of room. Video, I should have cut it to that half hour like I wanted to. This will probably be the last video where I'm showing you the tapping thing. And maybe I'll just bounce back and forth, but I think I'll spend a little more time doing the screen recording style. We'll see. You guys let me know if you like it, prefer it this way. So basically it kind of teaches the game a little bit better in a way. We are going to create another character on this server. Okay, because I'm hoping that was 538. I'm viewing it from a distance. Because my other character did not end up in the area I wanted it to. So I'm hoping this one will. If not, oh well. We're going to just switch to another account that is actually on a server where I've started a fortress and everything already, and we'll go through that. So, as I taught before, it's a yellow archer. That's your unit. And you can see the yellow attack 17, 17, 17, 17. So, that is a key information to learn. So if you already watched the first video, there's really no need to watch this one, except for maybe that this time around I'll be clicking all those guys, which should have done in the beginning. So as I've said before, I like to merge these guys and just get me one stronger guy. So no need to fill this other one up if you don't want to. You could just merge as little as possible in the beginning. Just kind of teach you the movements of the game. So if you click on the towers, they'll actually put them up there. You know, you can't click on these, but there you go. Okay, pretty simple. But this, I will teach you every little information that pops up and everything, and we'll go in full detail. And is there any request of anything you want to do, make sure you request them. So since I never claimed those before on the other thing, I could show you how, if you haven't, it'll pop up. You'll probably learn that. It's pretty simple to learn how that. We got a little roll ad. Okay, so now that we got a flame ash, then we can actually just get him going. Right. So we're just gonna deal with flame mages. Alright, like I said, I always like to keep my strongest guys up front, and then just to the weakest guys. You can always switch if they're not going to win them. You can always pull your guy down and make sure that they beat them. Stuff like that, you can switch through that. Alright, let's click this again. Since we're on the ball now, a little woken up. So if you see, this archer is yellow. If you haven't noticed already, when the flame guy hits someone, it will be red. His hit, 22. The white is when it's a critical hit for anyone. So, and of course, if you notice something on the critical hit, see there, 44. So, you're just going to have to pay attention to the yellow, 44 doubled. So, red, 22. They're usually the same attack. We're the same. Once we get to this guy, you'll see if he does make it there, how much lower of a hit he'll give off. But I don't think it's going to make it, but you'll see that. So this is extremely important to pay attention to stuff like this at a low level. That way your brain just focuses and pays attention to it as a higher level as you're playing. you could get past these challenges, the tower challenges, which is, this to me is a key component of this game, especially earning coins. So you want to earn those coins. We'll teach you, you'll learn about the element damages if you don't know, the bonuses, the whole 9 yards. So just go through it and show you how it's done in this game. We're going to go through and do this. Hopefully we're here. I'm going to double check. Make sure I did get on the right server this time around. Always double check. 538. It's the server I want to be on. Another server. Sorry. I have to have reading glasses on because a lot of younger people are watching these videos with great eyes. You're very fortunate. I used to be able to see all this stuff as I was a younger gamer. I don't know if I'd consider myself a gamer on playing stuff like this. I mean, I don't see yourself going, man, I'm a professional gamer. Yeah, what do you play? I play Kingdom Guard. This is just simple entertainment to pass the time when we can. Some people, they get their egos involved, I think, a lot and really want to sink a lot of money into this game. So it is entertainment, and that's the addictive part about it. It's you get sucked in and you want to beat someone else, or you want to be top notch, and then you sink a lot of money into it. I'm going to teach you how to just play the game, be competitive, and not have to sink tons of money into the game. So biggest thing is we want to make sure we do all these tasks, as I said before. Pay attention to what's going on here. So we'll go ahead and get these merging. I'm so used to my auto merge stuff. Oh my gosh, stop, game. Got our ice wizards now. Nope. Train 7 more units. Nope. There it is. And then reach stage 20. Should be able to do that pretty easily right now. So this simple task, you see, there's no skill to any of these games, and honestly, no matter how much you break apart this game, those billion power guys and everything, unless you're planning on spending tons of money, it really doesn't matter what type of hero card you get. And I'll show you down the road of just play the game. Don't let the game play you. Play what the game deals you and use the best of it. If you want to be competitive in an alliance and help out the alliance, it really doesn't take much. You're always going to be someone that's going to be able to put a little more time than you, a little more money into you, and just be a part of that. Be a part of the team and help out. And ask those guys what they'd like to be helped out. If you join an alliance, ask the alliance what they're gearing towards and what you like. If it's all just about power, figure out ways of gaining power. And I'll show you is the biggest thing is, like I've said before, is you want to reach stages like this. Okay, so this account's a little over 2 weeks old. Okay, and this is the goal. Is to reach it to where you can see I'm a level 229 and my unit is still 229 and I'm only using 1. I'm at stage 2573. I could definitely advance, but this is where I could leave this phone playing while I'm doing other stuff. It'll be collecting coins. As you see, the coins that I've collected on this account are mainly overnight. I've actually used a lot of the coins earlier, just to get all my heroes and stuff, my cards, my recruit cards, and we'll go over that. But this is the goal, is to just spend a half hour, maybe an hour in the game. If you like to put a little more in the beginning, you're gonna have to put a little more time in to get up there, especially, but just slow down. If you do the game right, you'll actually, no matter who gets ahead, eventually, on this server, I'm actually ranked in the top 100. So, and many of these people have been playing way longer than I have since the server opened. So, and I think that was a month ago on this server. So they got 2 weeks ahead of me. And I put $22. You see, I'm a VIP 3 on this one. $22 was my Google Play points. So what I spent. And that was only because I wanted one card. And actually, one of those cards, that's not even my power. My power comes from the cards that aren't bought. So these are the cards I bought, and it takes a lot to promote them up and stuff. So they're actually not a benefit to those that won't want to pay to these SR cards. You get these SR cards, those are a good card to get because you can promote them without spending money. So I'm going to show you how. So we'll go over that, see what we're doing here, see if we're beating this or what. So we've reached the stage. Let's claim. I could have just clicked go, so if I was here, I should just hit that. It would have actually made me there. So we want to hit this auto merge active, get that going. I'm going to hit this 4 down here just in case those guys are going to make it. They're going to make it. You guys are probably seeing that up there, right? So a lot of times I forget that you just hit that and you're good, so you don't have to always. But I'm going to move this guy over here. Oops, I went too far. Yep, I'm going to just wait to reach the stage. So I'll do as little as possible at this stage, kind of learn that you can actually start clicking on things here and see unlocked at stage 39. You can click on your characters and go through stuff while this will still play. As long as it's active, as long as they come through that gate, it'll actually keep playing. So, which is nice. So I like it. So if we come up here, these are some areas you're going to learn. This is your kingdom. Stages 51 unlocked, 44 unlocked. This is the area where if you never click the clack bubbles, you can actually claim them here. Skins are extremely important, so we'll go over those too. Okay, and then there you go. So your bosses are coming every 5 levels, so 25, 30, 35, 40, your big guys. Really teach, this is where you can easily pay attention to the power of your units and see. So the blue ice 39, and then of course he hits a critical hit, it's going to double his power. Then we're going to go to the castle here really quick. We will upgrade this until top notch. You don't have to worry about not upgrading that for now. I'll show you down the road. Anyone can play at any game style they want. There are so many styles to play this game and do what you want. My style is just trying to keep it to where you just kind of could go on, click on, be a part of something, help out your alliance, and actually play the game and have fun without like constantly doing things, So I can show you another. Yes, I do have multiple phones, multiple accounts. This is one where I've actually just not really focused on merging up anything yet, certain thing, and I just kind of got them running this challenge just to earn coins because I'm doing multiple things. You don't have to race. You could just leave it on that, even though it lost. It goes to the challenge, and I'll show you what happens. You'll see eventually what happens when you lose. That's all it does, is it just knocks you back, and then you have to try to challenge that challenge. You could actually get bumped up the challenge. If you upgrade your castle too far, your heroes upgrade them up, and you can become powerful, the game will automatically try to bump you. And we'll go over stuff like that where I stay. You know, as you see, I've actually stayed here, so it's bumped me several times here. You know why these guys are in the corner, is I just draw this guy off of this tower and let the game defeat, so I can stay at this assassin area, because I love the assassin levels. So if you saw the other video before, I was going to name my character an assassin, but I wanted to make sure, I totally forgot, I want to make sure that it's on that same world area, the same area as in the other account. If it's not, I'm going to have to just go ahead and use the other accounts to do this. I could go through and show you guys through this thing of how to build a fortress, start your own guild, the whole nine, or your own alliance. I say guild. So if you keep these guys in order that maybe you want to, this was down here. If you click this, it's going to put the archer. Okay. So this was there. Well, they actually merged, so that was great. So you could just go here. So many different ways to do stuff like this. So I always try to keep my highest. So we'll click these little bubbles to get the gems. Gems are important. We'll show you where to allocate those. Well, I like to allocate them. I'm not saying you could allocate them wherever you want, because in the long run, it's not massively important, but to me, I believe it does help and helps you gain power extremely quick. So you see a lot of my power unit on this other account. You see all my gems and stuff, so a lot of my power, you know, like I said, with only a couple weeks old, comes from my dragon, and part of it, aside from those heroes that I've actually been able to promote. So we'll go over that down the road. Okay, so now we claim this, and we're gonna come through here. Oops, I don't know why I get used to clicking that. Like I said, you just click that. You just click until you're red, claim, and then just read up, reach stage 40, and then train 30 units, which is 11 more. Like I said, I just kind of hit until I'm done, no matter if you go over a little bit. And then now we could switch these guys up and play where they need to go. Let's see, it's the highest. I always like to put my highest guys first. So, you're looking at 7, 6, 6, 5, 6, 5. So, biggest thing is looking at the power that they hit, 72. Okay, so he's hitting a normal 72, critical 74, 57. A lot stronger because he's one level up. So these assassins are an extremely important level, as I showed you on the other thing. They're extremely fast and make the stage go really quick. That's where I like to stay on them. You can actually farm these stages for coins really quickly. So something like that, if you're going to leave or anything, you just pull all your guys off of there, let the game defeat you, and it'll restart. So we could actually do that really quick, even though it's going to take time, since it's got assassins with it. Okay. No dire things. You don't get penalized for the game beating you or anything. Just gonna go through and give you those assassins. Okay. And then you can farm this area. Now, it's only 5 coins, you know. So, It's not much. You know, you're not into where, you know, let's say five. Okay, so this one, you could see the difference of what it's collecting. 999. So much better than 5. So it is key to get up there. And you try to power this guy up the most, whichever guy's hitting the hardest. Sometimes, like I said, I just let the game play itself. Because if you try to favor one character, a lot of times I do favor the ice. It will work against you, but down the road when you could afford that, you just go ahead and do it. So then you hit the challenge and you move on. Alright, so we are going to give you a code really quick. So if you come up here, hit this exchange code, and you hit King 888. Give you some free stuff right there. Alrighty, stay tuned for more content. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this video here right after we beat this orc.